So hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Saskia and I am a first year student at the University of Southampton. So we've been in a bit of a situation over the past term. Nothing's been in person, nothing has been open. So that is just my disclaimer that this video on my finances will be, I spent a lot less than I usually spend. Well, okay, it wasn't even that much less, but like, you know, we couldn't go out and eat, we couldn't, like, I didn't have the gym membership, you know, I didn't have to pay anything for netball because we couldn't go to netball, like, there were a few small things like that. But yeah, so basically what I'm going to do is share with you what I spent over the last term, and normally what I do is I start my spendings at the beginning of the term and I end them at the start of the next term. But the start of the next term isn't for 2 weeks, so I'm doing this now because I'm probably not going to spend much more money or earn much more money. I think I'm going to earn like 100 quid more, so we can add that, you know, maybe. So basically, plan for this video, keeping it short because I keep filming really long videos and editing them is then a nightmare. But I'm going to split this into 3 sections. I'm going to do outgoings, as in what I spent, and then we'll work out like an average of what I spent. Then income, and then anything else randomly. So this is for term 2 at the University of Southampton. It doesn't really matter what university, to be honest. This is just what I spent in term 2. So my maintenance loan, I have, oh yeah, let's just preface this. I have maximum maintenance loan. I also have a bursary. I will talk about all of that in a minute. So my maintenance loan, I got in at some point at the beginning of term. I got £3,036.99. So it was a good amount. It was the maximum you can get. And then I'm also in, like, I'm pretty sure the cheapest ensuite accommodation. So my accommodation costs less than most people's, but it's good enough. So my accommodation for this term was £2,017.24, which is pretty much 2/3 of my maintenance loan. That tends to be how it is. My accommodation is around 2/3 of my maintenance loan each time. So I only ever see 1/3 of my maintenance loan like staying in my account. So that then leaves me with £1,019.75 for spending, saving, doing whatever I want with, and then none of that money has to go anywhere. Like, I don't have to use that for my accommodation or anything like that. And then our terms tend to be around 10 weeks, so, you know, divided that by 10, so I have £101.97 per week, which is a lot more than I need. Like, you know, you'll see some weeks I spend a lot more, and some weeks I just don't really buy anything more than a food shop. I don't really know what I buy, but sometimes I buy some random stuff. So I'll now talk you through what I spent each week and kind of what I spent it on to give you an idea of what you might actually end up buying. So in the first week, I spent £64. So first week of each term, I always kind of spend double what I would maybe normally spend because I always come back a week before the term starts. But I don't want to make another week because then I have to divide it by 11 rather than 10. So I just leave, you know, I just put my 2 weeks of spending into that 1 week of spending. So that is, you know, that's 2 food shops. That is, I don't know what else. That was New Year's. What did I buy on New Year's? That's 2 food shops and probably something else, because my food shops are definitely not £32 each. Definitely not. But then the next week I spent £20. Like, that is, I don't really spend much money. I spend money on random things. Like, my food shop that week was probably like £15, and then I probably bought, you know, maybe something from Tesco Express, or I ordered something off Amazon, or, you know, I bought a notebook maybe. Like, I buy random little bits and bobs. And then the next week I spent £68, so, you know, that would have been 1 food shop. I must have ordered something online because I don't know what I could have spent like £48 on. I don't know. I buy random things. And then the next week I spent 40, so that was probably, you know, 1 food shop, random trip to somewhere, getting some random stuff. Like, oh, I think I bought some random decoration bits. Like, I bought a tapestry. I think I bought a tapestry. I bought some pyjamas. I just buy random bits and bobs that kind of, you don't think cost at all, and then, like, you start to realise how much you're spending. Like, I didn't like tally these in. Like, I didn't think I'm going to be buying random bits and bobs. You don't really realise how much random stuff you just like you just need when you're kind of being an adult. Like I need things like bin bags all the time and like random cleaning products I just need. Then I spent £47 in it. So that was in February. So Valentine's Day, that's another thing. Some of these random spends are probably just me buying random stuff, like food or random bits I'm gonna give my boyfriend or random like gifts. So, you know, some of that £47 would have been on Valentine's Day stuff. And then the next week I spent £56. That would have also been on Valentine's stuff because I bought some weird custom hoodie that was very confusing and a little bit stressful and doesn't actually look that good. So, just girly things. Then the next week I spent £40. So, you know, one food shop. I think I also had to go to Asda. That's probably when I bought my pyjamas. I also bought a notebook at some point and some straws and a mug. Like random stuff. And I spent 30? I don't know if I've already said that one. Then the next week I spent £45, and then the next week was very expensive because I had to buy train tickets, which... Why are train tickets so expensive? My train tickets... Okay, someone's gonna tell me they're not that expensive, but they're expensive for me. £42. I don't like that. So, yeah. £42, and then I don't know what else I spent. What else did I spend that cost me £50? Like a food shop would have been like 20. I've got no idea what I bought. I could look on my bank. Let's have a look on the bank and see what I've really been buying. And I can tell you some of the random purchases I've made. Oh, Circuit Laundry. Pizza Hut. It's literally just Lidl. Oh, I bought something off iStore at first, but then I got refunded that, but I don't think I put the refund in. Like, I don't think I took the refund off. This is just Asda, Lidl, Asda, Lidl. It's just Asda and Lidl, basically. And then on last week, I spent £25, which is pretty much what I spend if I don't really buy any random stuff. So that is the total of what I spent. Let me get my calculator. So everything that I spent left me with £590 from my 1,020. So let's work out how much I actually spent. So I spent around £429. I think I definitely spent more in first term because I bought things like memberships to societies and like netball kit, random bits like that. So that means I spent about £43 a week, which, yeah. See, I don't really know how I spend this money. What do I buy other than food? I'm not really sure, but I do just buy things. So that's everything I spent in my second term at uni. Now we can look at my income. Well, I call this income, but just, like, I didn't earn it. Well, I earned some of it. We'll talk through. So, I get a bursary of £500. So, you know, I didn't really earn that, but I got it. And then I applied for an online learning grant and I got that, which was £120, which I spent some of it on like headphones and stuff, but yeah, it's there. So that is all of the stuff that I kind of got in without earning, basically. So now the things that I actually earned. So we have TikTok. I got £12.47. Not much, but for very little effort, I got like £13. That's a food shop. Then I take part in a lot of psychology studies because first of all, I have loads of time. Second, you get money. So I got £45 from those, and I also got a lot of Amazon vouchers. Like, I just spent £40 on Amazon and I didn't spend anything because I had Amazon vouchers. So that's always nice. Then, from selling my notes, this was a good term, £389. That's impressive. Like, that's a very good term. It's gone downhill since then, but that was a good term. Tutoring, I tutor online. I have earned £200 and I will earn, my next payslip is coming in at some point, but I don't really know how much that is. So that means that my total income was £1,266.50, which, you know, that's almost 3 times what I spent. That is 3 times what I spent. So I'm going to say that that was quite a successful term. Like, I spent a lot of random money, but I also got a lot of money. And next term, I actually have like a regular job, so that will get me more money. It's only a Sunday job, but it will still get me more streams of income. That's something I was going to do. I'm gonna, not that anyone's asked for this, but basically I'm going to make a video on my streams of income and how to earn money as a student, teenager kind of thing, because I really don't do that much. Like, this 1.5 grand that I got, minimal effort. I really don't do anything. The only thing that takes effort is the tutoring. But like setting my notes, I set that up last year September and I haven't had to really edit it since. I just leave it and just keep withdrawing my money. Like, it's so low effort. Psychology studies is like, some things are like 10 minutes. I got a £10 voucher for a 5-minute questionnaire. Like, some other things are like, you know, a 2-hour call, but if I've got nothing better to do, it's free money. I appreciate it. But yeah, that is surprisingly it. Also, another little random expense, £500 on my house deposit for next year, which I didn't include in my spending because I just took it off last term's bursary. So yeah, that's another little random expense. But yeah, that is my what I spent in term 2, pretty much what I spent in lockdown, because I didn't have the gym. Like, next term I get bigger maintenance loan, cheaper accommodation, but everything's going to start opening up again, so my regular, you know, like £15 a month will come out for my gym. I'll probably go out more to like places, so I'll probably spend more next term. But I mean, so far I've managed to save like 1 grand of my student loan, which is quite nice, and then I've earned like a grand a term on top of that. So I'd say I'm doing quite financially okay. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you want, you know, more about finances, money, not that I really am someone to talk on this topic, but let me know if you do want that, because I have nothing better to do basically, and I'm more than happy to help. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Give it a thumbs up and please subscribe and watch my video, because then I can get monetized on YouTube and add the YouTube to a stream of income for me, and then earn more money per term.